Hi, I'm Scott Sheldon, and welcome to this episode of Winegazer. Thank you so much for tuning in. So for this episode, we're going to look at a couple of wines from Trader Joe's Market. Lately, I must say, I've had a little falling out with the wine selection at Trader Joe's. Back in the day, there were a lot of, they used to get a lot of my wine business, and frankly, the last year or so, it seems like whenever I go in there, there are a lot of off labels, a lot of brands that I've never heard of, and then when I go do research about these wineries or chateaus or what have you, the feedback I get online are pretty, mediocre kind of reviews from Cellar Tracker and, that kind of thing, and just not very inspiring. However, I would like to give Trader Joe's another chance. So the whole idea of this episode, we're going to look at two wines coming from Trader Joe's, kind of representative of what their wine department is all about, which is value. Both of these wines are well under $15, and I'm hoping, like, after the show, I can jump up and down and tell you to at least try one of these wines. So we're going to start with a Gruner Veltliner. It's a 2011, coming from Floriana. Rolls in at $5 US, 12% alcohol. Comes from the Tolna region of Hungary. And the Tolna region, it's kind of not a really well-known wine-producing region, one of the smaller ones. Look at that label. And if you're looking at the United States, looking at Hungary, Tolna would be kind of like where Texas would be in the United States. Let's give this a pour. These wines, I've had them open for like an hour or so. They're both at room temperature, even the white wine. Take a look at that. Got little small bubbles happening, little frizzante action. Nice light straw color. Let's give it a smell. So you got some minerality coming through. You got like some crushed rock is the first thing that's very apparent on the nose. You got like a crisp apple, some lemon zest. It's really nice. Got like a white peach component, very subtle peach, not like a big juicy like orange peach. The white peaches, a little more subtle, light in flavor. Almost like a lychee. Got a little bit of white pepper too, kind of in the back end there of the bouquet. Pretty nice, actually. $5 wine. It's not offensive. It's not flawed on the nose. Pretty good start. Let's give it a taste. Pretty good acidity on this wine is the first thing that I'm noticing. Again, you get some of those fresh fruit flavors like apple and peach. Even the lemon zest is there as well. Mid palate's a little bit weak, but it's $5, you know what I'm saying? Finish is pretty good. The acid's still there. The mouthfeel is light. It's still coating my tongue a little bit though. It's very dry. There's very little sweetness. There's a nice spice notes to this as well. Got that pepper component again, which is Gruner Veltliner is known for, or Groovy as they call it, or GV even. This is one of the darlings of the sommelier world. Along with like, Beaujolais, Cru Beaujolais. Some of the things that they've helped kind of propel and get people to start drinking. Gruner Veltliner, great price points, great food wine, and $5. I'm going 2.5 stars. This is a great wine. It's not changing my life. I'm not going to tell you to rush out and buy it. However, if you see it, I would pick it up. It would pair really well with like some grilled whitefish, roasted chicken, maybe a little ceviche. Good stuff. Good start to the show. and nice Gruner Veltliner for $5. Let's move things around and get on with wine number 2. So for wine number 2, we have a red blend coming from the Minevois region of Languedoc-Roussillon. And it comes from the folks over at Chateau La Sarrie. It's a 2011, rolls in at $10 US, 14% alcohol. And it is a blend. It's predominantly Syrah with some Grenache thrown in to balance it out. I don't know the exact makeup of this vintage. I know the 2010 was about 80% Syrah, about 20% Grenache. Nice label. The folks over at Chateau La Sarrie have been making wine since 1780, so not exactly yesterday. Let's give this baby a pour. So just a little information on Minevois. So it is an AOC, a wine producing region that is within the bigger region of Languedoc-Roussillon, which is in southern France, just west of Provence. And if you're making red wine, to carry that Minevois AOC label, you must make a blend. You can use Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre, or even Carignan, but only up to 40% of Carignan may be used. If you make a varietal wine, it's only can be labeled as a vin de pas, just like a table wine. You cannot carry that AOC appellation labeling. So let's get a little more air into this. It's pretty dark, by the way. It's a nice garnet color, but very dark. So you got some leather coming through. You have definitely some astringency from the tannins. It is a young wine, 2011. You got some tar, some gamey notes, some beef jerky, some venison. Got like some crushed blackberries. I mean, it's almost like, you know, roadkill covered with crushed, you know, blackberries and maybe a little ground pepper thrown on top is what's coming through on the nose for me. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, very young. The tannins are way aggressive. There is some nice dark fruit coming through on the palate. Nice black cherries, nice blackberries. The tannins are killing me though. You know, I want some food to go with this wine, like right now. Also some nice like spiced plum on the nose that I didn't catch on the first go around. Yeah, really nice dark cherry. Mid palate, you know, is a little weak on this wine. It's got some decent length to it. Very rustic. I mean, this, if you like Côte du Rhône village wines, you know, a lot of those wines, $15 to $20 price point. You probably like this wine for 10 bucks. I mean, I would recommend it. I would recommend, you know, decanting it for maybe an hour to 2 hours. And it would even improve with a few years of age. But I like what's going on here. I would go 3 stars on this wine. I think that it has a lot of potential. I think it just needs some more time. And I think Trader Joe's has, you know, given me a little bit more confidence in some of their wine selections that they're carrying right now. So this is a great time for you to get involved and comment. You know, a lot of people have been watching the videos, but the comments have been significantly down, you know, the last handful of episodes. I don't know if it's the holidays or what, but this is a great time to get involved. I urge you, I want to know, do you buy wine at Trader Joe's? And if so, is there a particular gem, something that you recommend? You know, like, hey, this this is the kind of wine that I like. This is something that Trader Joe's carries. This is why I shop there. And if you don't shop at Trader Joe's for a particular reason in terms of shopping for wine there, if there's some reason why you don't like to buy wine at Trader Joe's, I'd like to know about that too. So please, 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 please scroll down, get involved. I don't want to be the robot up here. I want to get more involved with conversations with you. And I want to say thank you. It's been a great year. Thanks for supporting, watching the videos, leaving comments. We've got a lot of great stuff on tap for 2013. We've got more interviews lined up. We've got more food and wine features, a few little things to do with travel. And so stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, cheers.